And we are back.
We're back.
Yep, that's the thing.
Here we are.
Took that little second from 22 to 104 in like seconds.
Quick.
Which means people are notifying. They're getting the notifications. They're getting the notifications to their phones.
Yeah. All right. Hey, welcome guys. Hello. How's everybody doing? My nasal cavities are inflamed. So if I sound off, that's why. Everybody has been sick forever. There it is. Oh, that looks nice.
Just in case anybody has any questions. Oh, yeah. That's going to have some heat to it.
I'm going to be mouth breathing tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
You fucking mouth breather.
I hate it. My lips are chapped and my tongue feels swollen. What are you looking for?
Just curious to see how far away your phone was from the microphone just to be safe.
Right here, next to it.
So what's everybody doing this evening, this Saturday night, where we had absolutely nothing to do because our interview with Jeff Graham and Angie was postponed?
Yes, it was.
Squishy marshmallow, that is bourbon. One more time. Have to hide my face.
There it is.
Picked that up today. It's the first time I've had this one, but I'm a big fan of Buffalo Trace products, so. We did get that burn. Not only did we get that burn, we opened it on episode 35.
One of them.
Or 36. We recorded both of them the same day.
I cried.
Every super chat of $5 or more gets entered in for a chance to win a To Be Better t-shirt from me. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Oh, look at that.
Zach is going to buy a t-shirt to somebody for $5 super chats.
That's like $20 off plus shipping?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Unless that needs to be clarified.
Somebody was just watching a situational awareness video, studying psychology exams. Heather was making s'mores, and now we are going to finish because I made a comment about Little Swimmers. Oh my God, my internet is lagging. I hope it's you and not us.
It would suck if it was us.
Right? Jenica sent us $10. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's such a pretty name. Jenica. That's nice.
Moriah White. I need to see the reaction. I hope you liked it. Are the podcasts up yet? We had a bad storm and haven't had electric. Those episodes are not up yet. I believe 33 goes live Monday, and we recorded those on 35 and 36, right? I don't know.
Yes.
Hang on.
Maybe.
Hang on. Now I have to look.
That wood burning?
I don't fucking know.
The wood burning of our photo is sitting in my plant area.
Yeah.
I have it in the window. It looks really nice. I love it.
Yeah, it was dope. All right. Yeah. So 32 went live last week. So 33 goes live tomorrow. The one that you're looking for is either 35 or 36. So it'll be at some point this month. But we really did enjoy that wood burning. I actually would like to have a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Just a big piece of wood like that so that I can use it for a prop for photos.
Pardon me while I blow my nose. I was trying to find a fancy way to say that, and the only thing that came to my mind was blow the horn, and that's not right. So I'll be back.
Well, that bitch has some heat to it.
Yeah.
In it to win it. Everybody, she's blowing her nose. Listen, you can hear it. I just got my new ID with my new last name. I am so happy. You can look mean all you want.
You really just did that.
I did.
Did I look mean, though? Did I nail it? Was I?
You were trying.
Was it like more than 25%?
Yeah, I'd give you like 32, 33%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of yellow, maybe orange. Orange zone. Not in the red.
Definitely not in the red.
Yeah, that's good.
Megan Miller. I have been through I have been going through a lot recently and have been slacking with everything. I'm glad I made it here to bring some joy to my gloomy life right now. Thank you for being you. So, can we read that email that we got? Are you do you think you could pull it off?
No, not tonight.
Are you is
no,
that
I'm
because
not-
you're done crying?
I'm not mentally prepared for that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still processing a lot.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fucking email.
I'm processing a lot. The email and the TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening with Insight. It's a lot. My brain, not tonight. Was not ready.
So we got an email from Heather and read it. And it got to the point that I was crying so hard that I couldn't fucking read anymore. And she had to come up and stand behind me to finish reading the email.
I did. And by the end of it,
You were crying.
I'm crying. There's snot all over my face. Pretty sure I have a sinus infection, so the sobbing didn't help.
Yeah. And then not even 10 minutes later, I hopped on TikTok to scroll for a minute and saw that Stitch by Jenna.
That had me crying pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't stain my dress. Oh,
Yeah.
it did a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, well, do we want to jump into some of the TikTok comments?
We can. How many people do we have watching?
221.
Ooh. Unexpected for a Saturday night. Welcome, guys. I really hear my lisp when I'm congested.
Michaela said, hey, my first live. I've been binge listening, watching you guys for like a month now, and y'all are amazing and made me realize a lot about myself and what I need to work on. Well, I'm glad you realized it, and that's super dope that you're here.
It is super dope.
Jenny also cried. Jenna said sorry. Zach said, I love the support from people. It's wild. It is wild. Discord is something else, man. If you would have told me a year ago or ever in my life that we'd have a community built off of us talking shit, I would be like, no way. No way.
Stop. You know, I was doing a lot of research on narcissism earlier. We're going to be doing an R&R dedicated to narcissism. And I was reading things and it triggered a thought in my mind. And there are people out there who see what we have and they look at themselves in the mirror and say, I deserve that. We don't even think we deserve this. Mm-mm. Like, we have this platform and now we're like, okay, what do we do now? Like, there's a spotlight on us and I want to best foot forward every single time. Even when I'm having my hard days with my mental illnesses and shit's not just not working out in life, I want to conduct myself in a way that would be conducive to society and not detrimental.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a lot to process.
Levi said, I've learned I'm an alcoholic and my wife deserves better. I don't know how to be what she deserves. All I know is I want to. Well, then, if you're actually an alcoholic, the first step is to go to meetings.
Yeah, and stop drinking.
Get sober, bro. Like, if you really truly believe that you want to be what she deserves, then be that. Hunter Mason said, just wanted to support y'all. Thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you for the super chat. It means a lot.
Thank you, Hunter. I recognize that person.
Same. Oh, Sarah said, you guys are the reason I got up and got dressed for the day. Not for myself, but for my man.
Ooh. That's what I tell myself. If not for me, for my man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
There you go, Sarah. You just answered what would peaches do?
That's exactly what I would do, yeah. All right, so you just want to like start getting into some stuff?
Yes, because otherwise I'm going to
Okay.
keep sitting here staring at the fucking screen.
So I have screenshotted some, and then we're going to move to the TikTok comments from a video I made. So I stitched a TikTok girl filming her man changing a tire, and she was like, my man, like doing it. Hell yeah, supportive. And then I came across a couple of TikToks that stitched that one. They were like, not my man, over my dead body. And I was like, odd take.
Yeah, right.
Let's explore that a little bit. And I went on a whole spiel about how a man doesn't stop being a good man because the woman is insecure in the relationship.
Right.
Right? The woman filming her man changing a tire for two women stranded at a gas station at night one of the most unsafe places to be for a woman at night. Hyping him up. That's how we cultivate good men. He's going to want to keep doing that. He's like, not only did I just like step up to my morals and what I believe in, my girl was like, see that? That's my man doing that.
Yeah.
Other men see that and go, oh shit, he's out here doing that kind of thing and he got that girl like that? Okay. Other women see a woman with a man like that out there doing that kind of good man shit. How do I get a man like that? I get asked that all the time. How do I get a man like you? Where do I buy one? I saw that in the comment section the other day and I was like, that mindset's why you don't have one.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, gosh.
Do you see that super chat?
No, I didn't.
Dominique said, I accidentally sent the super chat to the wrong video dropping tomorrow. LOL. Oops. Anyways, you guys are awesome and I really appreciate y'all's work. To be better, fam. So before you go any further with that,
okay.
While we have 237 people currently watching our live stream, please like the video.
Yes.
Hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel and all of that fun stuff. And if you're not currently subscribed and you do subscribe, your name will show up on here.
It will.
If you want your name to be read, super chats will get your name read. Lastly, our his and her t-shirts are currently live on tobebetter.co.
And they look amazing.
We also have sticker packs,
which also look fantastic.
Yep. Kim Martin said, can you guys make To Be Better wristbands? Also, a real man will always stop to help any man I'm with better help. 3 exclamation points. She was driving that home. If she was Southern, those would be finger points to somebody's chest.
Oh, yeah. So on that TikTok where I say we need to cultivate good men, support, all that kind of thing, somebody commented and said, no, you don't cultivate good men doing shit for women. That's an ego stroke. And I processed that for a little bit. And I was like, okay, no. And I responded to her, well, isn't, a woman wants to be told by her man she's beautiful. Is that not an ego stroke for the woman? A woman knows she's beautiful, but she wants to hear from her man that, hey, I'm still attracted to you. You're hot as fuck.
Right.
A man wants to hear that he's a good man from the woman he loves the most in life. It's not an ego stroke. I read that comment. I got a little bit heated and I stitched her little comment thing. And then she just kept going off in the comments being definition of idiocracy. And
is it an ego thing though? I mean, realistically, a good man does things because it makes him feel good to do those good things.
Right.
Right. Those are the best people to have on a sales team.
Yeah.
Or any part of a company. The people that go out of their way to do shit. I'm reading a book right now. I'm actually rereading a book right now that talks about hospitality in the restaurant business within 4- and 5-star restaurants. And the guy that wrote the book said that when he hires people, he's looking for the people that will take the extra step to walk someone to their car. Or if it's raining outside, they will run out in the fucking rain with an umbrella to help their people in. And it, not because they're going to get anything from it, but because it makes them feel good to do a deed like that.
Right.
A real man seeing a woman in need is going to go, I'm going to be the fucking hero today.
Right.
And you can call that ego all you want. When that tire's changed and he gets back in his car and his woman's looking at him like, babe, you're the fucking man.
Right.
He helped 2 women. He's getting play tonight. You know she's throwing it on him when she gets home.
Right. And he also just instilled in those 2 women, like, hey, I understand that you might have gone through some shit.
Yep.
I'm a good guy.
But there's still good men out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Storm the Stoner sent us $3.
Thank you.
Glamourcraft. Didn't she send us the handkerchiefs?
Glamourcraft, yes.
Okay, she sent us a super chat that said, hey, Peaches, I sent you a present. Oh, well, there you go. I hope you got it. Please let me know how if it made it somehow. Please let me know it made it somehow. It did make it. In episode 36, you're going to see a whole lot of that Victorian tucked up the sleeve like Spider-Man to dab the face.
I don't have mine because I'm actually having, like I said, the sinus issues going on. But that has definitely become a regular in my cardigan. Next one. Just a random comment on something. Somebody said, look, I know you get this a lot, but you two have a marriage that is a wonderful connection, but most people will never know your type of bond.
That's because most people aren't willing to do the work.
And my response was, Our bond is a choice.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a t-shirt.
Period. People lost their fucking minds over that comment. I don't understand how people live life. The only like a dead fish flowing through the river.
Yeah.
Your movements are literally based on how the water is flowing. You have no control on where you're going, where you end up, what direction you're in, if you're facing forward, facing backward, upside down, or sitting right. What a helpless existence.
People think that our relationship is just flawless and like there's no work to be done. Like we just got this dope bond and everything is perfect, and it's not. Like we have nights where we lay in bed at 1 o'clock in the morning having deep conversations about what's not currently going the way we want it to go, and like we have to work through that shit.
Yeah.
But those conversations are what makes our relationship and makes that bond a choice. It's not hard to have those. I mean, it is. It sucks to have those conversations. It really fucking sucks to hear them sometimes.
Yeah.
But that course correction needs to happen.
I would rather do that than lose you.
Yeah. Or hit an iceberg.
Yeah.
You know, course corrections have to happen. Hey, Captain, we were supposed to be going northwest. We're going a little too far north. You need to correct that shit. Yeah.
Remember the Titanic?
Yep. Full Metal Angel sent us a super chat that said, hope you two are having a fabulous day. Thank you. We are actually having a pretty dope day. We had a nice little relaxing day. I think so.
Yeah, I had a bath at 9 o'clock this morning.
I went bottle hunting.
I got a new plant.
Yeah, made some vlogs. Or I did.
You made some vlogs. I tried vlogging, and that's just not there yet. We're working there. Working on, I've decided to name my woman's piece the de-evolution.
Of a woman?
Just the de-evolution.
How far have you gotten on that?
So I have a bunch of notes made. I guess I'm in that phase where I have to start formulating the full thoughts of things. And then from there, it's going to be a rough draft, and I'm going to finalize it.
I wait until I hear something that triggers me.
Yeah.
And then I get mad, and I'm like, rah! Rissa said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. My thoughts are too all over the place for that. It'll be far too incoherent, incohesive. Both of those. Inconclusive.
It's Rissa said, keep killing it. Fucking love my growth since February. Lorraine,
fuck yeah.
Lorraine said, one of the happiness moments in my life is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change moving forward. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how you flourish when you get your apartment, Lorraine.
Dude.
I really can't.
Babe. Daddy. That's me correcting myself from calling you dude or bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dora Lee said, glad to catch the live. Needed this tonight. Well, I hope we can bring you some sort of enjoyment.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this one made me kind of sad. So this was a comment left on that video where I talk about cultivating good men, and really there's no point to restrict your man from helping people.
Right.
In general, besides you're insecure or your foundation's cracked or you don't trust him. And a gentleman commented and said, I'm single, but I genuinely won't stop to help anymore for fear of being labeled a million different things just trying to do a good thing.
I 100% understand where dude's coming from, but
yeah.
I would rather be labeled something than actually be that.
Right. So I read that comment. I was like, made me think of those gym TikToks. Dudes aren't helping women in the gym anymore because touched me inappropriately. You're being creepy. Sexual harassment.
Yeah, get away from me.
Right.
I've had women tell me I don't need your permission to walk through a door. Like, right. I don't need you to hold the door for me. Yeah.
Okay. Dink.
Yeah, just shut it and hold it closed.
Give me my permission.
Be like, oh, you want to come in? Maybe I'll allow it.
Click.
Here, let me let go of the door so you can come in here. Kim Martin, $1.99 said Peaches should write her own dictionary.
Could you imagine? I don't even remember what I said.
You got. It was the
incomprehensible and
incoherent. But you would have to change all your R's and W's just to.
Oh man,
and put words with S's like close together to just fuck with people.
I've told you every time Africa by Toto comes on in the song, I have to sing it with a really, really thick lisp now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because of the D&D game.
I get why you love me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Are you
fine.
getting ready to read another comment? Because we got another super chat.
No, you can go ahead and do that.
Glamourcraft said, curious on y'all's thoughts about sex before marriage. I'm conflicted on how I feel about it right now, especially while dating post-marriage. Trying to do right for my future. Thank you in advance.
You want to answer first?
And I don't know. This is one of those things that like sex is super important.
Right.
And like religiously, you're not supposed to do that. I had somebody explain it to me recently that when you lay with somebody, that is your union. That the actual ceremony and the act of getting married is a man-made thing that has nothing to do with God. So when you lay with somebody, that is your union to them. So from that aspect, like that leaves a whole nother thing. So when you ask me that question, it's not that simple for me to answer. However, I know how important sex is in a marriage. And if you and I waited until marriage and then we screwed and sex was horrible, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now what? Right?
Yeah.
So like there's that weird ebb and flow. I will say that you should give it 6 months. 3 months.
I wouldn't. It depends. I would say it depends on the situation. If you've known, you guys have been friends for 3 years and there's always been that little bit of tension and we're like, okay, we're going to fucking commit to trying. I would expect you guys to do it immediately.
Yeah.
You know?
I still think you should wait.
Why?
Because once sex happens, it changes your view on things. So those red flags are no longer red flags. They're more of like a rose gold.
Yeah.
And like when the newness of the sexual tension wears off, they're fucking bright red hazard signs. And like you let those things go because you were too infatuated with the booty.
I don't know. I've had friends who have had that, like, I don't know, maybe. And then after like the once or twice of getting it on, they recognize, okay, no, this isn't for us.
Right.
Because they got it out of their system, recognized they don't really like each other. It was like the possibility of things.
Yeah.
And they just continue the friendship.
Right. But if you've known someone for a long time and you've just been friends and you try to transition that into a romantic relationship, the energy between the two people changes.
Okay.
What?
Somebody actually asked us this specific question on TikTok, so I'm going to pull it up.
Okay. Well, while you look for that, then I'm going to answer these super chats.
Okay.
Kim Martin said, if there's a man behind me, I stop and stand there until they open the door. That's a flex because good for you. That is like a huge, that's right. Open the door for me, motherfucker.
What?
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
Kim Martin said, if there's a man behind me, I stop and stand there until they open the door.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just funny. It's a flex. We talked about that in one of the episodes where you were like, what does that say about our relationship? Because my man will literally open the door for me. And like,
Right.
that's peasant shit. Like, open the door, peasant, you know? It was a joke, but still.
Okay, so I can't find the comment, but I want to continue that conversation.
Okay.
Because there's so many possibilities to that fucking question. So continuing, they've been friends for a while. What would you do?
And then they start dating, the energy between them is going to change.
Okay.
There's now an expectation of you have to make me a priority. And if you start making them a priority and sex is the base of that, it's going to skew the entire relationship. The newfound relationship between the two people being, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend versus friend,
Right.
is now going to have an underlying tone of a sexual base. It's not going to be the new ground rules. How often do I need to text you? How often do I got to come by? Do I need to open your door for you? Like there's a whole lot of things that need to be laid down and it needs to cure a little bit before you start doing the horizontal tango.
Okay. Say that conversation's already happened. Like they're already at the point where they're texting each other every day and they know each other's boundaries. They know what flies and what doesn't, what they expect in the relationship.
I still think it should wait a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah. We see it all the time. People fucking start fucking.
Yeah.
And then after the obsession phase goes away, there's a whole lot of, I shouldn't have been doing this.
Can you put your phone down, please?
I can move it over here.
Can
I need
you turn
to be
off
able
the
to
flashlight or whatever that was?
I don't know how to do that right now. I'd have to like dig through my menu to figure that out. But I need to see it in case something comes through that I miss. I told Zach he could text me so I don't have to dig through Discord.
Okay.
Taylor Willard said, I've been binge watching all day and I'm so glad I caught the live. So thank you for that. Flora said, have fun in Vegas and put a chip on red for me. I don't do roulette.
Oh, no.
At all.
Too risky for me.
Right. Because you go out there and you're like, 100 on red. And then it hits and you're like, let it ride. And before you know it, you're broke. And that $100 you put down that you had some money sitting on the table from, you lost because it's purely a game of chance. I'm good on that. We will be playing poker though. Little Miss Peaches, the tournament second place, first time playing ever over there.
Yeah, people were actually pretty shocked that it was my first time playing. I'm going to pull up my photo of all the chips that I had in front of me. I'm actually pretty proud of it. Let's see if you guys can see it. Oh, I've taken so many photos since then.
While she's looking at that, guys, if you did not hear the announcement earlier, the t-shirts are on our website. The His and Her shirts are live on the website, tobebetter.co. Look at that ballin' ass woman sitting over there, fucking big stack at the poker table, just learning how to bully motherfuckers. She knocked me out of the game. I took
won.
third because of that.
I almost had it. He won with a river queen.
Yeah, he got a.
I had it.
Yeah.
I fucking had it. And then that queen hit. He had a triple and...
Yeah.
Oh, Zach said poker and autism mix really well. I swear, I came running out of the kitchen last night. And I was like, guys, what if this is the thing for my autism?
Yeah, and I was like, calm down, Rain Woman. Joshua Thomas said, yo, that poker table is looking mighty tasty. That poker table is the temporary poker table that I bought just so that we could get practice games in before we go to Vegas. When I get back, I'm pulling out the American Express and I'm getting a big dick poker table, USB chargers, LED lighting. I'm going hard. This is like the photography thing for me. Knowing that you're into this gives me the green light to do stupid shit.
I felt like the fucking Queen's Gambit fucking sitting there doing math and shit in my brain. And getting stoned, seeing cards moving and shit.
That's funny.
We have been watching the world tournaments, and
for 4 days now.
I have not seen a single woman at those tables.
So I do believe that there is one or two women final tablists, but I don't think that any of them have actually won the World Series of Poker.
I have a new goal.
Yeah?
I have a new fucking goal.
It's a $10,000 buy-in.
I hope I win a lot before I get there.
Joshua Thomas said the same thing twice. Yo, that new poker table is looking mighty tasty. Yep. That's funny.
I've never played. We played Texas Hold'em.
Yep.
I've never played it before.
Yep. Jody said, just the thanks because you've been open about BPD. I've treated myself like I have it until diagnosis. Doing that has helped me manage. Much love. That's I think what a lot of people need to do if they think they have it. Do all the research and treat yourself like you have it. The worst case scenario, you're going to learn something. Best case scenario, you're going to change your fucking life.
Yep.
Whip Mama, WIP Mama. Just joined the Patreon this month, and I am so glad I found you guys. I started to recognize my faults, and I'm working hard to be better. Thank you both. Love that. Any plans on taking poker pictures for some art? Actually, it's funny you said that. I have. I want to get a piece of wood, kind of like what that wood burn was, but maybe like 2 feet by 2 feet, 24 inches around. And I want to stain it so that it's got like a dark stain to it. I want to put my journal, my leather journal that's like super beat the fuck up and patinaed, my 45, my whiskey glass, some poker chips, and some cards on it.
Yeah.
That would be a dope photo to hang up. I have lots of ideas for photos.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing a portrait of myself in black and white.
Yeah.
With my hair done up in like a really fancy way, my glasses chains being prominent, and like, I don't know, cards or something. I'm like being like super sneaky. Whatever I'm doing.
31 bracelets have been won by women in the open events for the WSOP, but have they final tabled and won the entire event?
That's what I want to do.
Right.
That's it.
Desclan said, sorry, going ham on some duck breast. Haven't been home long enough to eat all day. Duck, when cooked right, is my favorite meat. Oh so my good. Fucking God. Can we email about self-help stuff? I'm really going through it and really value your guys' opinions. It doesn't really have anything to do with relationships. That's what we do. We do personal growth,
Yeah.
personal development. So yes, send that. I don't want to do email shit. I don't want to do relationship shit all the time. I don't.
Either.
I want people to take what we talk about in our emails and apply it to every facet of their life and truly fucking grow. It's like the Mario mushroom.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing.
I want to get into like psychology deep dives and breaking down why somebody with this kind of personality type does this shit, or this person with this type of background led into that. Even extreme scenarios can be applied to the simplest.
RJ got my shirts and sticker packs this morning.
Christy Angel sent $4.99.
Oh, yep. See that.
Thank you.
RJ, did you get a coin in your email or in your package? Did you get anything special in there? I'm almost positive I sent you something extra with your shirt. Christy, we see that you sent the super chat. Send your message in the chat. We'll address it.
So I have another comment to talk
Go for
about. Okay. So I believe it was you, or I came across it and I sent it to you. It was a TikTok. Oh, I love that sound.
Yeah, this will be a good one too. Oh, you don't have your headphones on. Put your headphones on. They might not be plugged in. I think I used them.
They're plugged in.
Okay. Did that do it for you?
Yeah, I feel it in my neck, like right back here.
It's funny.
And I feel it like trickling down into my scapulas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Thomas said, as a Las Vegas native, I approve of that concept of art and would be cool in a casino. That is gangster. We are going to be in Vegas in September and are going to try to do a meet and greet while we're out there at one of the casinos.
Yeah.
Probably at like one of the restaurants in a casino. ZYXWVU1234 said, at work, so I can't stay. Enjoy the live, but you both can rock. Have an amazing night. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Have a good night.
To your TikTok comment.
Okay, so it was bride and groom getting married, and the officiants saying the vows, and woman's repeating the vows, and he was like, vow to obey. She was like, you heard the record? Like, I did that pretty good.
It was pretty close.
How did I do that?
No idea.
Somebody called. They need to make another police academy, and I need to be in it. And like they had a whole moment, and the groom started laughing, and she's like, "I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
And it blew my mind how many women in the comments were like, "Amen to that, sister. We're not going to obey nobody," and all that kind of thing. I don't think anybody has ever searched the rest of those vows, though, because the bride and groom vow to love and honor those kinds of things, and the wife vows to obey, and in turn, the husband vows to worship. When you look at obey and worship, which one has more submission in it? When you break down what worship is, that is literally devoting yourself to a God, a deity. You want to be the best version of yourself because you're made in the image of the God, right? You want to be in the presence or whatever that is. What?
Just to put a spin on what you're talking about right
Okay.
now. The Bible says that we are supposed to love our wives the way that Jesus loves the church.
Right.
Jesus died for the church.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
That's our worship.
Yeah.
We're supposed to protect and die for you if needed. So the least that you can do is honor and obey. Like, let me
Right.
lead. Let me keep you safe.
Yeah. And people started having a massive problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I stitched it. And people are like, what's your opinion on this, Peaches? What do you think? What do you think about this? Like, oh, she didn't vow to do that. And I was like, chose not to do it. You know, if she's willing to omit obeying to her husband, then she would be willing to accept the fact that he might be willing to nix the fact that he would vow to worship her. Mm-hmm. You don't get one without the other. People lost their minds over that. Somebody commented and said, we kept the to obey portion out of our vows going on 10 years. It's mutual respect, not a power dynamic.
Has nothing to do with power.
And I responded with, well, worship is submission, though. So why is there no issue with that aspect?
Right.
And this person commented back and said, I'm honestly not familiar with the worship portion. I haven't heard that in the vows before. I assume it normally comes from the groom. So you're making a whole statement, fuck that, it's a power dynamic, and you don't even know
The vows.
what the groom is supposed to be vowing in return. And I went back and I commented and I said, correct the feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. That is the definition when you search it on Google. The first thing that pops up. The feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. The groom vows to treat her like a god, and if one is truly devoted to a god, there is no worry of a power struggle because there isn't one. And then I went on to make another TikTok because people were just really up in arms about it. So I went a little bit further into it. And I was like, in this term, just for an example, to obey could be, hey, babe, I want this $3,000 purse, and you go give me 2 weeks. Instead of going, I want it now, you always make it work, figure it out. I can just go, okay, babe, thank you for making it a priority. That is a form of submission. That is a form of obeying to your husband. We don't have the money right now. You're going to have to wait 2 weeks. Okay. And people have a problem with that? It's wild to me. Do you have any other thoughts?
You just had to go there, didn't you?
What do you mean? Well, that's
I want it now. Make it work. You always make it work in the past. Now you can do it. Yeah. Just.
Oh, I didn't do that to target you specifically. It's
Yeah.
something that has said often. I hear it often in things.
Yeah. Zach said that only one woman has ever made it to the final table and she placed 5th. So your goal should be higher than 5th.
My goal is first.
Yeah? You want to be the first woman ever to win a bracelet?
Yes.
All right. I had to stop scrolling the chat because there were super chats that were coming through and I didn't want to miss them. Katie said, first stream I've been able to catch. Love you guys. And I'm currently deep cleaning the house. To surprise my man when he gets home later. You guys are the perfect thing to listen to while I clean. Well, I'm glad that you're cleaning your house. That's dope. And then, probably gonna ruin that one. Kalila Jackson. Thank y'all for all that you do. I'm 21 and your guys' advice is helping me navigate through my relationship and other aspects of my life. Love all of that.
I love that too.
The other thing is I got a text message from April in California.
Okay.
That reminded you or was trying to remind you of something.
Remind me of something?
She said, Chris said she wants to talk about the ways of psych. I have tons of psych to ruminate on. When we go to Vegas, if we can meet up with her, you can.
Okay.
That's the field she's in. You get a whole lot of crazy from her.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
April's one of my favorite people when it comes to conversations like that because of some of the things that she's seen at work. Oh my fucking God.
I am ready. I feel like I need to make her like brownies or something now because what do I give back in exchange for knowledge? Holy shit. A high five. Good game. Thanks for going through that experience so I didn't have to.
I left.
Oh my gosh, that's how people feel towards us.
Yep.
What do you give back to somebody who gives you knowledge? You can't.
I thank you.
Just give them a high five and thanks for going through that experience because I didn't have to. Holy shit.
The super chat that came through earlier that I said I would answer if they typed it in, and it said, I have been belittling my fiance in fights because he hurt me emotionally. He didn't cheat, but it was bad. We are trying to move past it. It made me hate myself, though. Any advice? Don't fucking do that.
Yeah, if you need space because you're angry, he needs to accept that and you need to express that.
Yeah. We have somebody, oh man. We have somebody in our personal life who makes it a point to belittle their person.
And they do it publicly.
To the point that it has made me uncomfortable when I have been there. And I don't even really particularly care for the person they were picking on.
Right.
But it was one of those things that like after they left, I looked at you and I was like, I cannot fucking believe that they did that.
Yeah.
When you say things, anything backhanded to your person, whether you're angry or hurt or not, they will never forget that shit.
No.
So that angry message that you're throwing out there just to spit venom is going to come back and bite you in the ass because it's going to change your relationship.
Yep.
Yep. Two wrongs don't make a right either. So if you're hurt, why would you want to try to hurt him in return so that you guys can just keep hurting each other? Because that cycle is going to continue. It's not going to stop just because you guys got even with each other.
Right.
You're going to do some shit and he's going to be like, damn, okay, well, now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, you started it. Yeah, but you could have, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Oh my gosh. When the kids start saying that, I'm going to nip that in the butt so quick. Started at my butt. I'm finishing it. You started again. We're going to have problems.
I can tell that you're congested because you're like, problems.
No. Is that really what I sound like?
It did sound pretty good. It was funny.
Oh,
Kim said, Peaches, any advice on getting my nose pierced?
don't move.
Find a professional.
Definitely find a professional.
Don't go to Claire's.
Don't. Oh, please, please don't. Honestly, if we had enough people traveling here for me to pierce them, I would come out of retirement to pierce people.
For like a day.
Yeah.
Just line up a bunch of appointments.
Yeah.
Fucking go in, bang out all the piercings, and then go home.
Right. I don't trust other piercers. I see the work other piercers do on TikTok and whatnot.
Yeah.
Y'all, makes me uncomfortable. I have to blow my nostrils again.
Okay. Karina said, hi, Chris and Peaches. I randomly stumbled upon you guys a few months ago. My partner and I have been able to communicate with each other much more better. Much better. She said much better, but I'm super grateful for the content you guys make. I'm trying to talk over her nose blowing.
My apologies. All right, well, guys, this is about to happen, and I'm not sorry.
Zach said he wants snake bite, Peaches.
Snake bites?
You're in Sarasota. You can come down tomorrow morning before you fly out, and she can meet you at the shop. She can pierce you with it.
I've been getting good at it. I have to, my nostrils and whatnot. What?
You look like, what is that?
I look like a bird.
The male fur seal that has the big thing on his snout.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh, like the elephant seals?
Yes. That's what it looks like from where I'm at.
That's hilarious.
Danny, are you actually planning on coming down here to get a tattoo? Because at some point we're gonna have to meet you. Whether that means we drive up and fucking photobomb or kick in the door of a Papa John's and order a pizza, or you come to the shop, but that needs to happen.
Oh, look at that. My nose ring came out as I was talking about it. Let's see if I can do this without looking.
Zach said you look like the creatures from the Dark Crystal.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, I put my nose ring back in without looking. Hell yeah. With these things.
That's funny.
All right. Okay, so now we're just going to start getting in the comments on the TikTok that I made earlier.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Literally anything. That's what somebody said. I'm never doing this again. Oh yeah, this is all on our TikTok. Oh, somebody said aliens. You want to talk about the alien discoveries?
I don't think that there was an alien discovery.
Okay,
I
elaborate.
think that all of that is to cover up the fact that Hunter Biden fucking took a plea deal and that the Biden administration is in a whole world of shit right now. And they were trying to take the attention off of what was going on.
Yep.
That's what I think is going on.
Yeah, I think it's a massive distraction. I think if there was this massive alien thing going on, are there like 50 nations, 52 nations, something like that? There's a world nations cult thing. So I'm pretty sure the other people would be like, hey guys, there's shit going down.
Right.
Strange is just
America.
within the confines. I saw a photo of the way the world looks to aliens, and it's just America and water. That was funny for me. I also saw people saying that this is part of Project Bluebeam.
Yeah. Did you see that Joe Rogan podcast where the guy was talking about that and they were talking about the...
Went down a rabbit hole,
Okay.
yeah. It was Joe Rogan's podcast that led me down it. I could really just deep dive conspiracy theories.
Yeah. I have to real quick.
Okay.
That Sazerac is way good.
Yeah.
It's got some fucking heat to it, though.
How would you feel about answering the question, how do you get the trust back after cheating?
I mean, we can talk about it for sure.
Okay. Full Metal Angel, another 5. Just wanted to thank you guys and Zach for the shirt too. I got it yesterday, so happy.
It's crazy to me that y'all are still getting shirts, unless you mean the tattoo shirts that are going out. The accountability shirt should have been
Oh yeah, those should be
long
done by
arrived.
now, yeah.
We are reprinting that,
Yes, in a different color.
and we're going to do it with a pink accountability instead of red. The Carhartt hoodies will be printed in September. His and her shirts are currently in the store for sale.
Yep.
That one, I think those shirts will always have a special meaning to me, though, because we wrote the front of it separately, and when we read each other's shit, we both cried. And I was like, I cried writing mine. You're like, me too.
I cried more reading yours. It's just fucking emotional. I love you.
Should I do it like you? Should I do it like you? Babe, should I do this? And wink.
You imitated me so perfectly.
That's funny.
Can't.
Des Clan said he wants like a 2-week notice on the hoodies. The hoodies I'm only doing 50 of them. That is going to be a very, very limited release because it's going to be the Burn the Flags hoodies.
Yeah.
Cullen Rock said, I appreciate you guys. 30, single, and learning so much. My future relationship, learning my issues and growing. That's good, man. That's all you can do is fucking grow.
I'm going to have to snot. I'm going to have to tissue walrus it, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I am going to turn around so you don't have to see me do the thing.
Kim said, what's going on with the hoodies? What's going on the hoodies? I have, in my gym, I've got a giant flag that says prioritize, execute, and burn the fucking ships. And it has a Sacred Rights logo in the center of it because it's my tattoo studio, and we did a very limited run t-shirt of that. I removed the Sacred Rights logo and did prioritize the chess pieces, execute, and burn the fucking ships. And we're going to put that on the hoodies because there's no other option. There's no divorce. There's no quitting. There's no turning back. We got here. It's been a long fucking road, but now that we're here, this is success or death.
Yeah.
So.
I had my arm held up like that.
And you felt like the bat wing?
I was fucking holding... I'm holding it in because you were talking and I didn't want to interrupt you with my stupid bullshit.
Yeah. What was it? Darkwing Duck with the hat?
Yeah.
Christopher said, hi, Chris and Peaches. This is my first live and I'm watching with my ex-husband. He found you guys and our story is unique. We've learned so much from you guys. I hope to email someday our stories. Thanks. I mean, love to have it. Just don't add any DV or SA or child abuse and we'll read it. Christy said, one more. Sorry, you guys have helped me grow. I'm beyond thankful. Is me pointing out what he did belittling him? How do you forgive and trust again? I don't know how you pointed it out. Having a conversation is not belittling. If you're like, listen here, you stupid motherfucker. That's
right.
You know, come on. There's a difference there.
How do you keep fucking this up? We've had multiple conversations.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know if you're being intentionally shitty with somebody. I kind of wish I wouldn't have bought that bottle.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because now that's going to be one of those bottles.
Oh, what do you mean? One of those bottles?
That I buy when I see.
Oh.
And it's not a cheap guy. Like, that's not a cheap
thought you
bottle.
meant like you now hate it.
No, it's good. I'm almost done with my second drink, but like 3 could happen. I just don't want, yeah. Anyways. Brianna said, I just ordered my shirt. I love it. Peaches, thank you. Y'all are amazing. We got stickers on there too, guys. We got some pretty dope stickers.
Yeah, there are some really dope stickers.
We went and looked at a unit on Thursday.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get a studio.
Put in an offer on it and waiting to find out if it's in the cards.
How insane is that?
It's fucking wild.
It hasn't even been a year.
No. Nope. It's been just under 8 full months. The 17th will be 8 months. Yep.
And we're already looking at a studio.
Yep. If we are able to land that studio, we have a place for storage. We have a place to do product photography because that back room will be perfect for that. We can set it up so that there's nothing like super distracting back there, and like you won't have to stand in front of a TV like we do right now.
Yeah.
And then that front area, we could set up at least 2 podcast areas if we wanted to go live and to do whiskey tastings or guests. You know, obviously we want to do guests there.
Right.
I'm super fucking stoked over that. Lorena Huerta has asked probably at least 3 times that I've seen
Yeah.
where you get your cardigans from.
Oh man, I don't remember. I don't remember where I got this one specifically from.
Okay, that's the 4th time. She just did it again while we were talking about it.
Yeah. My dusty red one, like the clay looking one, I got from Shein.
Sheen.
They might have all been from there. I don't know. I see things I like that are advertised to me specifically because I let my device listen to me. So if something pops up and I like it, I look at it and I buy it. And that happened today with jewelry. So
Dahlia is on her way home. She said, love y'all.
I'm glad you're heading home.
Same. Kalista Spooner said, where do you guys live again? We're in Southwest Florida. Christina said, I have 2 years in email and SMS customer service. Let me know when you guys need customer service people. I mean, we'll get there one day.
Yeah,
we technically have people under our employee as the To Be Better brand now.
Yeah, we have people on payroll.
Yep. Jessica Piotr said, I'm so proud of you too. Your hard work and dedication don't go unnoticed. You are making a difference and changing lives. This is such a great night. Pop-up live. Peach is looking like Snuffleupagus. Chris enjoying brandy. And my hubby is on his way home early. Woohoo. I'm technically drinking a bourbon.
Yeah.
A rye whiskey. But I'll take it all the same. Wait, y'all are from Florida? I just moved here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm wanting. Oh, do you want a crumble cookie?
Huh?
Do you want a crumble
Yes.
cookie? Fuck yeah. So I'm allowing myself some cheat meals today.
If you guys are in Florida, tell me what city you're in. You're allowing yourself a cheat meal today? Or cheat cookies? I hope they have the chocolate chip in stock. Chocolate chip in stock. Chocolate chicken. Velocity said, plans for phone-in questions like old school radio style. Email reading is great. Just curious, is it logistics? Something about hearing dialogue exchanging with such situation-specific details to be blessed. If we end up doing anything that is call-in related, there will be a minimum of a $200 fee for an hour of our time because I am not a therapist and I have so much shit going on in my life that I'm not trying to be on the phone with somebody so that they can ask how our life is going and talk about
or just trauma
dumb shit. Right.
Yeah, we're here for resolution.
Right.
Somebody just said that bourbon will clear my sinuses. Is that true?
This one might. You gonna try it?
Yes. So they have milk chocolate chip, blue monster featuring Chips Ahoy, apple crumb cake.
I want the chocolate chip for sure.
Salted caramel cheesecake, French toast, and mom's recipe.
Cheesecake sounds good too, but I think that's the one I had before. Are you gonna slide me sit back down?
Yeah. Sorry. Can I just?
Go ahead. I'm drinking, eh? Oh, you're in all of it. Okay.
I asked. Am I just? You're like, I don't care.
It's 130.9. That is currently the hottest bottle I have in the house in terms of proof.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
All right, let's see what people are saying about where they're at.
Well, what's your second cookie?
What were they again?
Milk chocolate chip, blue monster, featuring Chips Ahoy, apple crumb cake, salted caramel
The
cheesecake.
apple crumb.
Okay. I'm going to do the blue monster and an apple crumb.
All right, so Sarasota, Melbourne, Spring Hill, Jacksonville, Ocala, Clearwater. We used to call Clearwater dirty water when I lived up there. Naples. I think that's probably the closest to us. Panama City, Jacksonville, Crestview. It jumped because somebody sent a super chat.
What?
Jacksonville. How much time should pass before your partner helps parent kids from previous relationships? Not a thing. Nearly 3 years for us, and I feel alone. We have a 6-month baby too.
I'm so confused.
How much time should pass before your partner helps parent kids from previous relationships? Not a thing. Nearly 3 years for us, and I feel alone. We have a 6-month baby too. So this is kind of a hot topic because when it comes down to it, those kids aren't his responsibility.
I don't understand.
She's got kids from a previous relationship, and her current partner of 3 years is not helping with those kids the way that she would like them to, but they have a 6-month-old.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot for me to process. I'm going to repeat it back to make sure I'm understanding properly. So she has children from a previous relationship, and they only have one child together.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only helping with that one child.
Right.
How long have they been together, did it say?
It's 3 years.
3 years? I have too many questions for that. Have you undermined his parenting styles in front of those children? Has there been tension about parenting styles? There's a lot that goes into that. Has he tried and things just, you petered off a little bit when the newborn came?
Yeah, I don't know. These are conversations that you have before you move in with somebody.
Right.
Like these are conversations that you have before you really have a relationship. Hey, I've got kids. How does this look for us moving forward? Like this is not something you have 3 years into a relationship when you have a baby.
I'm going to step out of the room for a moment. Excuse me.
Storm the Stoner said, thank y'all. I hope to marry my boyfriend someday. And after my failed marriage, I did not think I wanted to remarry. Y'all have given me hope. That's funny because I felt the same way when I met Peaches. Let's see. There's more cities here.
I trapped you.
What?
I trapped you.
You didn't trap me.
I did.
No, I trapped you. I won.
I did
I won.
I did my little booty wiggle for you.
You remember Tank Girl?
Yeah.
I won. Nome, Alaska, Canada. Went to PCB a couple months ago. I'm from Utah. You pronounce my name right. No one does. Your name is not hard to pronounce. People are just dumb. She said, you pronounce my name right. Nobody does. Her name is Kalista. It's not hard to fucking pronounce her name.
Oh, I did?
I did when I was reading the super chat. Or whatever it was that she sent. Meth Hub of Oregon. I want out. I believe you.
Oh my God.
Got a bottle of the Kraken Black Spice Rum is 94 proof.
You guys want to hear something stupid?
New Mexico, Oregon. I'm like 4 hours from Banff. Sure.
Ever since having kids, every time I blow my nose, there's a slight chance that I might urinate myself.
That's a thing.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to fix that?
I'm gonna put my thigh between your legs. Just plug it. Get some suction.
Could that be like if I do a Kegel? Little.
Oh man. Colorado, Idaho, Colorado. All things testosterone blew us a kiss. What's up, Brandon?
Oh, Brandon's here?
Yep. I sent him a text message earlier and he replied to me with duh and no LOL or nothing else. I'm like, damn. He's starting to not like me anymore.
I'm very excited to form a friendship with Kayla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, pelvic floor PT. Okay. I love that y'all are here with solutions. This is the support I need. This is the support I need in my life,
Apparently
guys.
that's a thing because they're all saying it. Kegels, pelvic floor exercises will help. If you need coaching for that or like me to keep count while you do it, I got you, babe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'll even like dab your forehead if you start sweating from doing it. Like
I knew I married the right man. I can't.
Oh man.
The drink's already hitting me. I'm panicking.
Brandon said, but I kissed you. That's funny.
I need a minute. Fuck.
Taylor said, I just cross my legs when I sneeze. Austin said, what are your thoughts on the fat phobic movement that's been all over TikTok? Personally, it's crazy that I want to be in good shape and I get shamed. First of all, I'm not scared of fat people. So there's no phobia there.
I need a minute.
The definition of phobia means that somebody is afraid of it. I'm not afraid of fat people. I'm afraid of getting overweight and having a fucking heart attack and dying because I'm too busy eating bonbons and my fucking blood type is gravy. That's fearful. Yeah, I'm scared of that. Definitely scared of that.
That drink's hit me way too hard, way too fast.
Somebody said, Zach, did you read the lips?
Far too much going on.
Sheb Tay said, I love that I can read lips, LOL.
Okay, stop. Everybody stop moving.
Did that one drink give you a buzz?
Yes.
That quick?
Holy shit. I'm like 10 seconds behind everybody. I need a minute.
Stop the world. I want to get off. That's funny.
Where the fuck am I? What's happening? What topic are we on right now?
Well, we were talking about fat phobia, but now I'm looking at
fat phobia. I would like to talk about that.
Okay.
Fat phobia, like you said, that is a fear of something. I'm not scared of fat people.
Right.
You know, I'm scared of wasps. They can hurt me. I'm not scared of fat people. The health at every size movement, I think, is an absolute joke. I was considered morbidly obese. What are you smirking at?
Zach said, who's the president?
Ronald Reagan.
Should have asked that sooner.
I've had time to collect myself. Yeah. Oh my God, an inside joke in our marriage is now an inside joke with everybody else, but they have no fucking idea what it means. Oh, that's amazing. Health at every size, I think, is an absolute joke. My highest weight, I was between 320 and 340. I don't remember the exact number. I've lost about 140 pounds. And I know at my highest weight, I was not healthy. I couldn't fit in a bathtub. There was at the time, I thought a legit emergency. The fire alarms were going off in my apartment. I was on the 3rd floor and I had to run down 3 flights of stairs with 2 children in diapers. And in that moment, I recognized like I was struggling. I was having a very hard time. Both of the kids combined were maybe 70 pounds, 80 pounds. And I was having a hard time. And that made me question everything. If I couldn't get my kids out of an emergency, how's my volume right now?
Seriously?
Yeah, it's hitting me hard. Holy shit.
Zach said he's scared of little spoons.
But when I recognized that I could not guarantee my children that I could get them out safely, that's when I ended that body positivity bullshit. I had to get it together for my children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was shunned hard. I started losing weight and people were like, oh my God, now you're fat phobic. I'm like, no, I did this for my mental health and for my children. And now you guys are hating me. That was a really rude awakening for me.
You know that the #1 killer in the United States is heart disease?
I believe that.
Yeah. Brittany said, Benoit balls are awesome for Kegels. Sabrina said, good night, y'all. Somebody asked about
Good night, Sabrina.
The bottle that we had. I just held it back up. I hope you saw it. Yep, they did. They said, thank you, Chris. No one is irreplaceable. Zach, we have proof that you're not afraid of little spoons. There was a whole lot of convincing to get him to hold that spoon.
There was a lot of convincing, and I cherish that photo. I need you to know. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
That was ladylike.
that was not. I apologize. I am absolutely disgusted with myself. Zach, that photo is a cherished photo by me. There is never going to be a photo that tops us holding 2 little spoons together.
Yeah. Wait, what? Jenny said, Zach, you're pretty irreplaceable. You're definitely one of a kind. Did he say he was replaceable? What?
What is happening?
I don't know. I have a response, but it will get me fired. I'm guessing he read the lip thing. I don't know. You know that whole everything that you just said about carrying your kids down a flight of stairs while you thought there was a fire in the building.
Yeah.
When I made that video about men needing to be in good physical shape to be able to run and play with their kids and to set an example for their children, to be able to protect and defend their home, like all of that. I made a long video about that on TikTok like a year ago.
Right.
I got a shit ton of hate over that.
You did.
I don't give a fuck. How are you going to be able to defend yourself and like get your family out of, like you said, a burning building, or, defend against an attacker if you can't fucking put your shoes on without losing your breath?
Right.
Hope Bowden said, I'm on a weight loss journey right now. I changed my diet and I've lost 30 pounds since January, maybe more. That's fucking gangster.
How much?
30 pounds.
Good for you.
For you guys who are struggling with weight loss, you should get your hormones checked. We know some people that could help you with that.
We're the people.
Yeah,
you know the people.
We are the people that know the people.
We're your connection.
Yeah. Yeah. Matrixhormones.com. Fill out that new patient form and tell them To Be Better sent you and save $200 off of your fucking initial visit.
200.
Yeah. Super cheap. We both did ours. I got my blood work yesterday and got back on my hormones. Super stoked.
Yeah, I'm stoked to have my consultation with Ken.
Yep. Friday.
Yeah. I need to get some shit under control.
We had a guy that came to our poker game last night that has non-alcoholic liver something, and his liver's failing.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I had an interview with a guy who knows something about that. You should reach out to him. So, Mr. Chris, a few weeks ago during a Sunday Live, you gave me some tough words about being afraid of bringing kids into the world. Thank you for that. I'm now working on breaking my irrational fear. I'm glad that you didn't take that as a fuck you. I don't know. I don't remember the conversation, but I'm glad that. Why does it say 1 on there? Does that mean it's the first time that they've supered?
Yes, that's correct.
That's pretty cool. Christopher Choate said, I just bought both shirts. Love that. Jenny said, in Canada, you practically have to offer up your firstborn to get someone to check your hormones. Lost 15 pounds in the last 2 months, and I have an appointment to get blood work because of you guys. I fucking love that.
That is pretty dope.
When Ken told us that you should get your blood work done, even if there's nothing wrong with you, so that you have a baseline of where you're at in your 20s, and you can go when you're later in age and be like, look, this is where I was, this is where I should be, kind of thing. I was like, yo, that's super fucking smart. Why haven't I thought to tell people that shit?
Yeah.
Brittany G. Nelson said, look at Peaches.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was over here, felt some rain down in Africa. That hit me hard. I shouldn't have chugged that. I want to breathe. Oh, man.
Kate F. said, my boyfriend almost breaks up with me because he is overwhelmed that I am too emotionally dependent. I have a lot of past trauma that is affecting us, but I will go to therapy. Any advice? Love y'all. Your past trauma has nothing to do with him. You should have gotten that baggage out of the way before you guys got together.
Yeah, you need to go to therapy. Your boyfriend's not your therapist. And he's not the person to regulate your emotions. That's you.
Yeah.
Nothing that man ever says will be enough to satiate that creature inside of you that's looking for validation.
Yep. This comes into you guys taking accountability. This is a big part of that. This is a you problem, and you're the one that has to fix that shit. Therapy is definitely going to help. Realizing that he's not responsible for your past traumas is also one of the things that you need to recognize. And like, Cerulean Firefly said, looking forward to my appointment with Matrix this week. Mine is with Sean. How quick after the blood work could you see results in the portal? It's been a week, and I want to be nosy, but it's not up. So if you did your labs through your blood work through LabCorp, you can log into LabCorp and find your labs within a couple of days.
Right.
Sean is a very, very knowledgeable dude.
I was very impressed by him.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I'm getting so sweaty.
Sarah Bryan said, I got my hormones checked and found out I was diabetic. I've lost 5 pounds in a month.
Wow.
And you wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have got your blood work done. This is what I'm talking about. You have no idea what's going on inside of your body. Got to get that shit done so you know. Yeah. Storm the Stoner said, I lost 30 pounds last year. About 15 of it is back, but I'm back at it and hope to keep losing weight. That's the difference between dieting and lifestyle changes. I'm so excited to send you guys my email so I can learn how to be better, to be a better me. Love y'all. Well, send it.
So I have a question from TikTok.
Okay.
How to learn to be respectful to my husband after years of being taught men don't deserve respect.
Why did you marry him?
Right?
Why would you marry a man if you believe that they don't deserve your respect? Do you hear that? Like that is
right.
That is one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard.
I just read that and I processed it a little bit. And I was like, I wonder what he would say.
Yeah. Let me commit to spending the rest of my life with somebody that I have been taught not to respect.
Wow.
Yeah. Fucking geniuses. Oh, you're a fucking genius. Do you remember? Did you ever see that video? Did you ever see that video? It was a cartoon.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This person went on to say he's working with me on overcoming it. He's the most understanding person. The amount of people jumping into marriages without fully understanding what it means to be in a long-term committed marriage that's monogamous blows my... I was one of those people. I was a mess.
Ashley said, I got my hormones checked by my regular doctor and they said nothing was wrong. I went to Matrix and they found that I have a hormone deficiency. When we interviewed Ken and Sean, this was one of the big conversations that we had, was that GPs don't check to the level of a specialist. They know enough to be dangerous. And as long as you're within range, they're not going to tell you you're low or high. You're within a normal range.
Right.
For a man's testosterone to be 250, 300, that's low. Mm. You could still be in normal range depending on what the chart is or who's doing the blood work. Yeah. Specialists matter. That's why they have them. Was that the end of that whole respect thing?
I don't even remember where I was going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, open your eyes when you talk to me, woman.
My eyes are open. What are you talking about? You keep going back to the...
Super chats?
Yeah, so there's no point.
Okay, then let me ask you this.
Okay.
What is your opinion on a spouse raising kids from a previous marriage?
I don't understand the question.
How do you feel about me taking care of the kids? I'm sorry, raising, because they said raising. What is your opinion of a spouse raising kids from a previous marriage? Because your kids aren't mine, and I'm doing that.
I think that it's an absolutely amazing sacrifice that somebody makes in their life. And I admire it, and I appreciate the fuck out of it. And I don't think step parents get enough recognition in how hard it is to assume that role. Yeah.
Trillium Firefly said, super dope. I'll have to check LabCorp. Thanks, y'all. Looking forward to the results. Consult. Hoping for answers. Thank you both for pointing me that way. You're welcome. Where can we see the interview for Matrix? It is on our YouTube channel. It just went live last Wednesday, 2 days ago. 3 days ago. This Wednesday it went live at like noon. You can listen to it on Spotify or Apple, but it's on our YouTube channel. Jessica Piotr said, had mine checked because of you guys. Mine are looking normal, but I'm looking to have a specialist take a look to see if there's anything we can dial in. If you've got your labs and it's been within the last 6 months, send them to Matrix.
Yeah.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
I'm very intrigued to hear what Ken has to say about my cortisol.
Yeah.
That and my liver is what I'm most worried about.
Brittany said, looked into Matrix and having trouble finding a clinic near me. I suppose I'm not doing it right. You go to matrixhormones.com, fill out the new patients forms, and then once you do that, they will send you labs that you take to a blood draw place, and they just draw your blood. Everything's done telehealth. You definitely have a place in your area that draws blood. Chris playing with his earlobe is freaking me out. Oh, is it? The big hole in my ear is freaking you out?
Oh, I'm gonna do it too then. Is that what we're doing? We're just putting fingers in our ears. I want to be able to do that. Somebody asked me today on a TikTok live if I was going to be doing any more body modifications. I want to get my tongue split.
Yeah.
I want suture though. I'm a baby.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do that, I would rather you do it that way.
Really?
Yep. You get a better split. It like heals better, lasts longer, looks better. How do they charge for women? If you have not, I believe it's, if you use the To Be Better code, I'm almost positive it's $150 to do your consultation. The lab work, if you've already got it, obviously you're not paying for that. You're paying for the consultation. Without it, I think it's $350 if you don't use the To Be Better code. So you do save $200 either way. Jessica Skinner said, I had a sleeve surgery for health issues. I was 320 pounds. Now I'm 190. I lost part of my family. They said I wasted my money because I'm not skinny enough. I did all of my health, not looks, hormones next. First off, fuck your family.
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, fuck your family.
Storm and Stoner said, will the specialist take insurance? Yeah, I think the only thing that they take insurance for is if you use for your lab work. Beyond that, they can't take insurance. So if you actually need hormones, you can't use insurance for that. Oh my God, your tongue. Oh shit, Luca's here. We ain't seen him in a minute. Hey, Luca, how's life? I hope life is going really well for you, man. I hope things are just fucking, I hope you're getting it. I had zero clue your tongue was split, Chris. Yep, that's because I don't do that thing that Peaches does all the time. Yeah. Lucas said, doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? We're doing well, man. We're thriving. Hit 100,000 on YouTube. We're at like, between the two of us, like 1.75 million on TikTok. Patreon's doing well. Discord's doing really fucking well. Podcast is getting ready to get a studio. We got a YouTube play button.
Life's crazy.
Life is fucking wild. The last 8 months has been a whirlwind. Yeah.
Shouldn't have chugged that.
You going through it over there, huh?
Bro, babe, daddy. Yes, I really am.
Have the cookies been picked up yet?
No, not yet. I'm over here. You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Oh, I'm not what I used to be.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Are you the old gray mule? She ain't what she used to be.
I outdrank Zach. I chugged a beer faster than him, and I got like $100 off of him. Like,
David Jones said, Peaches isn't doing well staying awake. That shot hit her hard.
it really did. Which is crazy.
Did you see what Zach just said?
What does Zach say? FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
Lucas said, by the way, it's good to see you guys. So fucking happy. So fucking happy for you guys. The work's paying off. Does Matrix help with male pattern baldness? Not just the ring that Rogaine does, but the overall balding? I don't think so. I gotta be honest. I don't think so. When I know that as a man who's going bald, it sucks to not have hair on the top of the head, but like I'm more worried about my performance than I am about my hair.
I love that you're bald.
Swimmers have to shave their bodies down for that little like half a millisecond of speed, yeah. Right? So if I lose the top of my hair, it just makes me a little bit faster. Fuck it.
I love that you said that.
It's just funny, right?
Yes. Oh, that was so good. Holy shit. Oh, your mind is a wonderland. And I love that you have given me an all-access pass to it.
Zach said he just got the weirdest phone call. It was a dude and he was in a panic. He told me he has a structured settlement, but he needs cash now.
Call JG Wetworth.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. They've helped thousands, they'll help you too. One
Wow.
lump sum of cash.
They will give to you.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh man, we are so fucking stupid. You guys give us money. What the fuck? Oh man.
Oh my god. Sorry, I meant that in a good way. Don't smite me.
Kylie Kitty said, Chris, do you do tattoo business owner talks anywhere? My husband is a tattoo artist and owns his own studio. We'd love to hear business stuff from you. Well, I am opening a consultation business, and I am looking for clients, but I don't know how that would work long distance. But if he owns his own studio, can't imagine he would really need us. Maybe he would. I don't know. I do from time to time talk about the business aspect of things. What?
We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Just going through it over there, huh?
It's going. It won't stop. Keep plugging your consultation business, babe. I'm so proud of you. You're so hot when you do your thing.
Jessica Piotr said, love the straw in the gallon jug.
It's metal and it's rose gold. And every time I use it, Chris tells me I'm a bougie bitch, and I love it.
Becca Cooney said, do you call yourselves famous? No, we don't. We actually laugh at people when they say that shit because it doesn't make sense.
I had a mental breakdown in the bathroom, and our toilet is separate from our shower, so I shut the door and had a mental breakdown in the toilet like 2 days ago. I don't think that I'm anything special. What?
Brandon just sent me a text message and said, I can't even enjoy a shower without To Be Better for all of interrupting me on my emails on my watch. Welcome to my world, motherfucker. It's nonstop. Chris, do you own the property that the shop is on? We do not. I own the property that Black Sales was on before it went down from the hurricane, but I sold it right afterwards.
I love that we have a couple's friendship with them.
I do too. I do too. I actually really like Brandon.
Right?
I like the sarcasm and shit. Like, it's nice. Yeah. It's so weird how my social circles changed in the last 8 months.
You know, last time we were there, I almost asked Kayla, like, hey, like, do you want to, like, be friends or something? But I was like, no, you have to play it cool. Like, that's too creepy.
There is a part in John Deloney's book, was it Accept Your Past, Own Your Future? Where he talks about actually asking his friends in his 40s, like, hey, will you be my friend?
I do that.
And the guy was like, they were like, I can't believe you just asked me that. Like, we are friends. And then he intentionally asked someone else. And when he asked the other person got emotional and cried and was like, I've never been asked that before. And he was like, but like, what does that entail? And he's like, if I call you at 3 o'clock in the morning because I have to go to the hospital, my kids need somebody to watch them. Can I count on you? And the guy was like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking here. Like, I got you. So.
Okay, so I'm working up the balls to ask Kayla to be my friend. She's so cool. Her hair looks so great. She's so awesome and laid back. I'm kind of intimidated. I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny. Zach said, "Tell Brandon I can manage that. I'll move to Florida and be a helping hand for everyone."
Oh, they're outside with the cookies.
Would you like me to go get it?
Yes, please. Oh my God, could you imagine me open that door?
Keep them entertained, baby.
I think I'm fucking nailing it. Holy shit. I just saw Danish call herself Danish, and I love that. I love that my nicknames stick with you guys. I'm really bad at names, so I just create names that I think that are fitting, I suppose. We did get cookie crumble cookie. We got dessert. Peaches is nailing it like a screwdriver. I'm really trying my best. It's like the back end of the screwdriver, right? Like you're holding the metal and you're hitting it with the part that you usually hold. But you have your fingers here. Too much. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Hey. I want to do karaoke. I have a karaoke playlist that I listen to in the car, like just in case I ever meet a group of you guys and you want to go do karaoke, I'm ready.
Hey, did you send those to the house?
Yes. Oh no. How the fuck did that even happen? It got sent to the shop. And I have no idea how the fuck that happened.
They might call you.
They already did. He messaged me and said I'm outside. And I was like, can you just fucking leave it there?
At the shop?
He's not going to drive it over here.
Ask them if they can bring it to this address. Tell them that you sent it to the wrong place. It's less than a mile. All right, what did I miss for supers? No supers? Okay, wait. What is the wait list for you, Sacred Rights Tattoo Shop? So for me, there is no wait list because I don't tattoo anymore. I'm retired. And the wait list for other people is dependent on the artist that you have. Some of our artists have a 2 or 3 month wait. Some of them have a 2 to 3 week wait. Some of them have no wait. Depends on how long they've been at the studio.
I have no idea how that happened. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I cannot wait for episode 35. I want to see them dig into their mail like rabid possums. That's funny. I actually think that was the end of 34 was your soap email. 35 was the first part of the 2-part relationship email. So happy to see y'all live, first timer. Well, welcome. We love that.
Okay, he's going to bring it here.
Dope. I'm going to go see if I have extra money to tip him.
Okay, wait. I'm too tipsy for this shit. I shouldn't even be handling this right now. So he's at the shop picking up the cookies. And he meant I'm at the shop, like at the fucking cookie crumble shop, not the tattoo shop.
Okay.
So...
Give him the correct address.
Right. He has the correct address. He misworded himself and I didn't understand.
Okay. You should have let me do it.
I should not be doing this right now. I really shouldn't.
That's funny. Velocity said, me and ex-husband lost our 12-year-old.
I'm going to tip him extra because I'm drunk.
I will give him cash when he gets here. Just, yeah. Anniversary date is coming up of her death. When single, we got together 4 kids to honor their sister. Now I'm in a relationship. I want to honor boundaries here also. I'm sorry that you lost a 12-year-old. Anniversary date is coming up of her death. It says, when single, we got together for the kids to honor their sister. Now I'm in a relationship. I want to honor boundaries here also. Okay, so now that I've read that like 4 times and I understand what you're saying, I think that your current partner will understand the loss of, and the grieving of a child and bringing your kids around the other part of the family to fucking mourn that.
I'm going to let you answer that because I don't understand what that says.
That was it. Okay. Zach said we should start a YouTube channel.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. I feel so bad I'm this tipsy. I'm sorry, guys.
Shauna G said, I'm curious about how many hours y'all have put into your body modifications. I have cover-ups of cover-ups. I probably have hundreds of hours. Like, yeah. Not an exaggeration. Yep. I got my passport, LOL, came last week. Jen, does that mean that you and Zach are going to come to Vegas while we're in Vegas and we can have burgers and alcoholic milkshakes at the Cosmopolitan?
I'll feel much more comfortable having an alcoholic milkshake in Vegas versus right now. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Tipsy Peaches is awesome. Everybody's enjoying the fact that you've got a little bit of tipsy going on.
Oh,
Zach said, weight loss is my body modification. It really is. Jessica said, I need all the vlogs of that. I'm actually bringing my vlogging camera to Vegas.
I'm bringing mine too.
You should take the picture that we posted. You should post the picture that we took. I was all mixed up. Of us with our twinning shirts on. Did you post that?
No. They were out of the monster cookie.
Get
the Chips Ahoy.
another chocolate chip one. Those are so good.
That was my cookie.
Yeah, so get an
No, I got another apple crumble one because that's what I want. I was just dumped after 6 years. I'm completely devastated. I would be too.
Yeah.
Look at this though. Now you can really figure yourself out separate from this person. Maybe your wants aren't what you thought they were. They were too commingled with what that person wanted, and you're on a whole new journey.
Storm the Stoner said, I can't wait to keep watching the choice theory videos. I just started the first one and I got my book. So we actually didn't finish that. We got like
Choice theory?
Yeah, we got like 3 or 4 videos in and
Yeah, I've given up on all of my reading.
yep.
It was no longer part of the demand, so.
Where can we find your tattoo shop's page? We'd love to follow you on there. Maybe you guys can check out my husband's work sometime. His name is Parker Holly. It's Sacred Rites Tattoo on Instagram. RITES. Sacred Rites Tattoo. I just finished smoking and you're giving me the munchies, laughing my fucking ass off. I'm eating whipped cream and chocolate sauce in a cup in the closet, hiding from my kids watching y'all.
I've done that. I've taken the Welch's fruit snacks, so I get them the ones that are like filled with juice. I'll take like 3 or 4 of those and I'll lock myself in the bathroom. Yeah. Leave me alone, please.
Michaela said goodnight. Thank you for spending some spare time on here with us. I'm glad you guys are actually joining and hanging
Have a
out.
good night.
That week is not looking good for me. My best friend's birthday is the 11th, and I promised to do something with him that week. That's actually Peach's birthday.
Oh, that is my birthday, yeah. I think for one of these years for my birthday, I'm going to want to visit the WTC Memorial in New York.
You're pushing it. That's asking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain things that I'm not willing to do, and New York City is like, that was fuck that. I will never do that again.
Okay.
Ugh.
Would you be comfortable if I did that like with my sister or something?
No, I wouldn't. Not even a little
Okay.
bit. Not even a fucking little bit. Bathroom snacks are the way to go.
I think my birthday is going to be the one time you actually see me get like, I might allow myself to get like drunk in front of you.
Yeah? It
Yeah.
won't be this one because we got to fly the next day.
Right. I mean, you know what I mean.
Okay. You mean in Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we do that, you'll be, at least you'll have a dope ass view while we're in the room and you're getting
Yeah.
shit faced. Who's the author of Choice Theory? William Glasser. What's this I hear about a desert photo shoot? I have no idea. Don't know what you're talking about.
I told you I wanted to do a desert photo shoot while we were in Vegas.
Sarcasm.
Oh.
I speak it.
Did you turn on the light for the porch?
I did.
You're on it.
Yep. Desclan said New York has some harsh gun laws. They also got a whole lot of crime in cities that I don't want to be a part of. Velocity said, are there any topics you are surprised you don't get asked about more often? Topics you want to discuss more? I don't know. It's not even a matter of like not wanting to discuss things more. We just don't want to get trauma dumping emails. Like that's the extent of this for us. Like we want real problem solving emails, not I was abused as a child and it affects me now. Like you should have done that work. That's not our forte. Like,
You know, I I ended up privating this video because this lady was having an absolute fit in the comments section. But I responded to one of her comments where she grouped men as a whole in a very negative light. And I commented on it, and she went on this whole spiel, and she was just screaming about autism. I'm autistic. That's not what I meant. And I was like, wow. Like, the way you word yourself is important. The way you worded yourself is how I perceived it. If that's not what you meant, then that's something that you need to work on as a person.
Right.
Even though you're autistic, you can still work on your communication. I've done it. Millions of other autistic people have figured it out. The excuse is just too much for me.
It was an excuse. Here's a thought. If you are that autistic and you cannot properly articulate yourself when making a video,
right?
Maybe you should not make videos trying to be controversial.
Yeah.
And then fall back on that, well, I'm autistic, to be on a crutch.
Right.
Thought.
Yeah. If I misspeak or I say something that's out of turn and that's not how I meant it, I always apologize for it.
Right.
Let me correct myself, and going forward, I'll make sure that I word myself properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Somebody said they just finished 4,000 weeks.
I think they're approaching.
And it said, wow. So the next book that you should look into is called Unreasonable Hospitality, Why Your Work is Important by... Open, you fucker.
Wait, never mind. I'm just getting a bunch of different updates.
By Will Guarda. Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guarda. So the food is not approaching.
No, it's not. Just a bunch of different messages coming through. Zach said I had to talk to HR about being sensitive to people with autism. The look on their face when they found out I was autistic. I love that. I love that moment for you.
Yeah.
When I hit people, like the single moms that come and attack me for living the life that I live as a stay-at-home wife, and then I hit them with, I was a single mom too, shuts down every argument they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching your guys' YouTube success always gives me the push to keep mine going. It's very hard to keep the momentum going when it's like a second job. No, it is a second job. It's actually a full-time job.
Yeah, I do consider myself to be working at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want it bad enough, you'll keep going.
Yeah.
I just commented yesterday on your YouTube about being able to use your knowledge to manifest healthy love in my life. Well, I hope that you are able to do that. That sounds like somebody just knocked on the door.
Okay. Guys, if you're ever drunk and you cause a ruckus with a DoorDasher, always tip them extra because they shouldn't have to deal with your drunk bullshit. I love that Chris is going to give this guy some cash.
Nope.
No.
All right. If you guys don't know this, the His and Her t-shirts are currently online for sale.
Yeah.
Yep. tobebetter.co. It's got almost vows written on the front of it from the both of us.
Yeah.
Her home, his peace.
Yeah.
They're dope. Full Metal Angel said, as someone who has been through a lot medically, I despise when people use their diagnosis as a crutch and an excuse when it doesn't actually impact you. As somebody who has been mentally, physically, and otherwise abused, has been homeless, doesn't have a degree, has a felony, multiple,
Yeah.
has made something of myself, have owned multiple businesses, and all of them has seen some level of success, even if some of them did eventually fail. I don't play that shit either. There's no victim mentality. If you fail, you just fucking learn from it and move on.
So no, I actually didn't put it in the wrong place. I misunderstood. He's not driving it to the wrong place. He's driving it to the right house.
Yeah.
I misunderstood his message because I'm fucking tipsy.
It's so funny.
And that's why he's getting tipped extra because I'm fucking tipsy and he shouldn't have to deal with my bullshit.
I was supposed to look at that. I love that you guys are buying the shirts.
It means a lot.
What do you guys think of the stickers? Right? Because those stickers are dope as fuck.
Yeah.
That crown of thorns with the rings in the center of them. It's now my lock screen on my phone.
Yeah. I'm handwriting thank yous.
Yeah.
To all the sales, or I'm trying to. We have 800 shirts sitting in there, so
Yeah. Well, you have cookies on the way. It's 10 o'clock. Would you like to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Watch some poker, eat some cookies, be bums on the couch?
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how I observe.
Absorb was the one you were looking for.
My mind went to Aquaman. So the other day, I took our son to the plant. We went to Lowe's and we were looking in the plant section. And I came across a plant that had pink in it. And I was like, vinaigrated. And I looked at him and I was like, vinaigrette? And he laughed and he appeased me and it made me happy. But I'm excited to see how my body, my brain absorbs information on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might not take anything in.
Zach said, I need to do the drawing. 1 second. Cutting off entries. Okay. Squishy Marshmallow jumped on to say goodbye. So sad I missed the live. Love seeing you guys again. Wonderful night, guys. Have a good night, Luca. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night.
Hoodies are going to be dropped. We'll be having 2X and 3X. We are definitely doing 2X. I don't think I ordered any 3 because the price jumped up on them. And they're already going to be going for $90 to $100. They're not cheap. They're Carhartt.
They are heavy duty hoodies.
Yeah, they are. They are fucking gangster.
Yeah.
I love them. Would love to see some plant vlogs from Peaches. You actually have some of those on Patreon, which I answered in text, but I'm answering again as well.
Yeah.
Jenny said, I really enjoy when you have pop-up lives. It's nice to not have a dedicated task. Like, we can sit here and bullshit and be stupid, and it's okay. Twas a great life. Thanks, guys. I always do that. Tis what tis.
Yeah.
This is fun. So excited for those. Christy, Angel, you won. This has been a great one. Thanks, guys. You two are better than the infinity and beyond. Thank you for all the fun tonight. Surprises. All right. With that being said, guys, there will be a live tomorrow night where we do something brand new. We will have AJ in the Discord reading us news articles or whatever he's reading us.
Yeah.
And feeding us information, and we are going to discuss them.
Okay.
We are going to talk about Lizzo fat shaming people. That's one of the things that we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about the lawsuits.
We are. We're going to talk about the Miranda
ready.
Lambert, riding people in the show about taking selfies. He sent me a list today, so I have a general idea of what we're going to talk about, but I didn't read them.
Ooh.
I need you to calm down over there, little Miss Spicy Burkett.
I'm ready.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys.